Splitty City Slickers, welcome once again to Hank's Think Tank, covering the crazy and cringiest in MMA news. And this time on Hank's Think Tank, we got a huge edition of the news cycle for you this time with 14, count them, 14 total stories to cover over the last 5 days. Only 5, not even the week. A lot of them centering on piece of shit human beings like John Jones, Ali Abdelaziz, Conor McGregor, Kevin Holland, Nate Diaz, Joe Rogan, and the dirty boxing fans, and many more. So stay tuned as your favorite rubber-voiced news host, Hank the Tank, tries to make sense of these degenerates' absolute insanity committed day to day within the wacky world of combat sports. Welcome once again to Hank's Think Tank. Get on your scuba gear, get on the mask, get on the diving suit. We're diving deep into this one. I'm Punk in Drublic. That's wonderful, Idaho. That's just wonderful. It's with Degenerate Dane, isn't it? Hey, buddy. Hey, Andrew B. Good to see you once again. Hank. Hello, Big Onk. It is me, Big Hank, covering the big MMA news. Hey, you casual. I'm insulted. Me and Skate are getting drunk and high at the bar before seeing Eddie Griffin, you basement-dwelling incels. Well, I mean, if you're seeing somebody at a bar, in a little cramped, dark space, who's the one dwelling in the basement? It feels like it's you guys, not us. I'm back in all the MMA spirits. Fantastic news, Andrew B. You growing out a beard? Yeah. I'm growing out the beard and seeing where it goes. And then what do you know? I'm gonna fly out to the Caucasus region. I'm gonna fly out to Eastern Europe. I'm gonna train with Magomed Ankalaev. Unlike Lucas Tracy, I can actually grow the beard, and I will become one of the Dagestani brethren. It's Big Onk's dream, and Hank the Tank's taking it. Hey, Andrew, good old Andrew B. Yes, but yes, I will be known as Hank Takretanov, brother. Smash, brother. Tank smash, brother. Can't wait for Mexico City. Woo! Woo! Yeah, it's not a bad card. It's actually pretty stacked in terms of big name talent from that region. Should be some good fights too. But we said it, man. Dude, Edwards versus Brady looked fun too. And then what happened? It turned into one of the worst cards of the entire year. So again, be excited for the ones you shouldn't be excited for, and the ones you should be excited for, just hang your head in disgust and put the shirt over your hoodie and just be real pissed off in a corner somewhere, because that's the spirit you should be in, because it's going to suck. Nah, we at the casino. Of course you're at the casino. Las Vegas. I mean, that is Degenerate Dane's place, isn't it? It's a casino. Las Vegas. Like I said, you're with Degenerate Dane. Of course you're at the casino. That's his place. 2-3 years, Dagestan, and forget Breza. Yeah, forget everything. Forget your family. Forget your previous life. Forget your hobbies, your interests, your goals, your values. Forget all that, man. Go hang out in jacuzzi with Kadyrov. I want to forget about that London card. So many robberies. Yeah, I screwed over a bunch of my picks. So, yeah, I'd like to. And this is something to consider, guys. Next time, you go through picks for the upcoming UFC card, keep in mind the judges are biased, especially if it is overseas. So I'd say Ronaldo Rodriguez is a freaking lock in terms of the judges for that card. Tell everybody that I'm back officially. Andrew back, no Diddy. Andrew B, the great Andrew Buchesny of the MMA community, is fully back in all his glory, ladies and gentlemen, and he's coming with a vengeance. He's going to whoop some candy ass, and he's going to find all his enemies and everyone who messes with the Hanker and messes with the Andrew, and he's going to rip you to shreds, and he's going to bully your son like it's Sean Brady and Leon Edwards. Andrew B's coming back with a vengeance. You better shit your britches. Be real scared. Beware. Beware. I know I'm back, babe. Oh my God. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Idaho's already out of here. He's punking in Drublic. Olberg versus Yan was interesting how it ended. Yeah, it ended with Yan doing pretty damn well on the feet in that third round. And honestly, a lot of people, including myself, thought it should have gone to Yan. It did not, because Carlos Olberg's the prospect. You got to keep this in mind, guys. If this thing goes to the scorecards, they're gonna give it to the one who's making the UFC the most money. But honestly, guys, it backfires. It really does backfire, guys. Like when someone gets a bad decision, there are some prospects who aren't over already, and then they win a poor decision. That can make or break somebody. Like, you know, John Jones, he's never had the same level of hype since. Hey, Larry CTM. Always wonderful to see Larry. How'd you do on the UK card, my friend? That was a tough one to judge in a lot of those fights. So I hope you were able to find a parlay that worked. Maybe the round robin saved your ass, but who knows? That was a tough one to call. What happens if the Mexico fighters get robbed? Then hell is frozen over. We're in the twilight zone, and I think I have just become a monkey's uncle. Pigs are flying. Wee wee. Just watch the Pink Floyd. Listen to the Pink Floyd album and all about that. They ruined so many UK fighters. Yeah, but the UK fighters sort of ruined themselves in moments like Leon Edwards got destroyed by Sean Brady, and Loner Kavanaugh shouldn't have won against whatever his name is, Dos Santos or whatever the hell. I mean, let me check. Felipe Dos Santos. Felipe Dos Santos should have gotten the nod for that decision. It's absolute bullshit that he didn't. And that was a fun 1FC card, by the way. But yeah, let's see. Gunnar Nelson lost to Holland. I think that's a deserved loss. Molly McCann got whooped by Alexia Tainara. Jordan Vucenic got Gilly Goose Gang. God damn it, man. I didn't expect Vucenic to have as low a fight IQ as Belagioki. And then Nathaniel Wood won. Yeah, Herbert should have beat Padilla. You're right. They should have given it to Mick early on. Yeah, for sure. They screwed over Nathan Fletcher too. Yeah, you're right. On the prelims, in terms of the prelims, that main card, they absolutely shit the bed for good reason. Really bad UK card for me. I think it was a bad UK card for everybody, including the fighters. Funny how Wood and Loner, that are both from London, won. It's almost like it's in the chips with that one. Yeah, like 2 only. Yeah, but they're both from London. They had to win. And Loner arguably lost. I think he did lose. Felipe didn't win, in my opinion. Fletcher deserved the win. He did, and Parkin did too. But yeah, I don't think Loner looked that great, to be honest. Morgan had a bad night in the office. He will be back in UFC Paris for a W. Yeah, against a complete can. Biggest robbery was Tybura. Agreed. The Vucenic versus Garam. Actually, it was Fletcher. That was clear as day that Fletcher won that. Vucenic versus Garam misled me a lot. I held both of them in high regard and both disappointed. Yeah. Oh, I held both of them in high. Yeah, they both suck apparently. Hey, I DM'd you those bestiality links you requested. Like zoinks. Thanks, Sniffle pal. Remember, Daphne, we don't talk about that little guy ever again. Not after what he put us through. Puppy power. Watch. Anyway, let's get into the main event, shall we? Enough talk. Let's get into the think tank and his cycle of MMA news. Look out, folks. Yet another news story exposing John Jones for the prima donna that he is. Ariel Helwani revealed on the Ariel Helwani show, geez Louise, you guys, that he was told Jones wants 6 months after the fight is locked in and signed. Wants 6 months after the fight is locked in and signed, completely to train. Completely undermining Dana White's claim that the UFC is targeting summer for the Jones-Aspinall fight. And he once again makes the company he works for look like a poor excuse for a sports promotion. While many fans are telling the UFC to strip Jones of the heavyweight belt, given it's been 6 months since his last defense, and he hasn't agreed to fight Tom. The UFC can get his name on the dotted line in exchange for those 6 months. Honestly, in my opinion, it won't matter. Fans will be happy if the fight is even happening in the first place. But with how up in the air the matchup has been for fucking forever, so an official announcement is direly needed. I don't care what the stipulations are. Jones can hop back on the cycle and inject a million syringes up his swollen ass cheek. I wouldn't care. Tom at least has the opportunity to put Jones's lights out, and that's all anybody wants. So agreed to the wife-hurting junkie sissy stipulations, and try to put the fight together. And if he can't accept that, even that, not only strip him, but cut him in an act of pettiness. Don't let that inhuman monster retire on his own accord. Punish him. Punish him for his sins with a stripping and a firing. No diddy. That permanently takes him out of the GOAT conversation. Fuck that gay psycho. No more kitty gloves for John Jones. As much as he would like that. No diddy again. I'm headed to Las Vegas in 2 months. We'll have fun, Ty Bets. I might be heading to Vegas myself one of these days. For what reason, I don't know why. But I might just be in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sniff. Jones is going to retire as the GOAT. No, he won't. If he ducks Aspinall, eventually that legacy is going to be dead. 5 years, 10 years, just give it that, and they'll lower him back down to number 2. Free Kane. Yeah, they sentenced him to 5 years. Although I honestly expected it to be way worse. And like someone in the Discord I was with said, if he's on good behavior and learns his lesson and does his time without any incidents, he could get out of there in less time. So he will be freed. He actually has the ability to be freed. 5 years, that does seem like a long time, but compared to some of the things he could have, some of the sentences he could have been given, I wouldn't say it's light, but I'd say it's definitely manageable. And again, if he learns his lesson and he just does his time, no questions asked, he could easily get out for good behavior. So honestly, he's had good behavior for a while now. So I think there's a really good chance that his sentence ends up getting shortened in the long term. Free Kane. Everyone's very upset about this. Didn't he try to shoot somebody for doing something to his daughter and he missed or something, or he hit someone in self-defense and then the person didn't die? And then, I mean, he did have the intent to shoot, but it wasn't as bad as we thought it would be. I don't know, man. Like it seems like it's for good reason that people are asking to free him, but at the same time, he did engage in something that gets you in trouble. So I'm glad that it's only 5 years. He was protecting his kid. Yeah. I'm actually surprised that they went through with the sentencing, given that's self-defense. Is Vince Morales speed running his way to getting cut from the UFC again? Seems like it. You can't tap that chin of Raul Rosas Jr. You can't get your arm under there, so he's gonna get messed up. Who do free him? We can't free him, dude, unless all of us engage in a prison break escape plan. But they've made it. They made a show about that, so we can take some notes. But we can't do it. We can't free him, Andrew B. The justice system has to free him, and under a certain character in this country, I don't know how easy that's going to be, but I do think he gets out on good behavior. So I think the drama is going to dissipate over time, especially if he gets out early. It was attempted murder, hit the stepfather, best case sentence. And there's the opinion of Western Mass Climber. And see, that's why I didn't really want to get involved on either side of it, because it's complex. Yeah, but yeah, he did have the intent. He hit the stepfather. Yeah. Again, I don't think it's too bad. I think he can make it through this. Would have gotten less if it wasn't in California. I am not sure about that one. Kane will be free. He will be free eventually. That's true. So eventually people can stop bitching about him. He's not going to come back and fight, folks. He's sort of, I mean, he's in his 40s already, right? He's getting involved in like professional wrestling matches. I doubt MMA is his number one interest. 42 years old, 5 years. Yeah, we're not going to see him back in fighting, most likely, folks. And if it is, it's going to be like Frank Mir. Call Dana White. Too late for that. Surely he can do something. The sentence has already been given. If Dana wanted to help, he would have done it early. But it's clear that he didn't. Hashtag storm the prison. I don't know about that. I like storm Area 51. You're going to get shot. Keep him there? Yeah, I mean, let him do his time, dude. Let him do his time, in my opinion. It's relative to what he could have gone down for, I think it's a light sentence. So I think that he can do his time. I don't know about learn his lesson because it's been way too long since it happened. But he can do his time. He can have good behavior, and he'll be out. So I don't know, man. I don't think he's a completely innocent angel here. And but I think he'll get out the other side. He'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. Tattoo the prison blueprint on my back, Bretta. Yeah, I mean you got 4 blueprints on your back already. I don't want to add another. It's just gonna make a mess, man. It's gonna maybe look like a bunch of scribbles. He can come back to GFL. He can come back to actually with how the GFL's structure of fights and organization has been going. I think it's going to be dead before he even gets out of prison. That means a year or less. Crazy that Jones has done no prison time, but Kane will have to. I know he should have like at least 50 years on him right now, John Jones. He should be behind bars right now. Cali definitely has some harsher sentencing in certain cases, but do you think that this is a specific case where California was harsh? If anything, they've dealt with this shit a bunch, so I compared to one where it doesn't happen often. Hank lead the raid on the prison like a true Chad. I might do a concert performance in the prison where he's at, like Johnny Cash and San Quentin. And entertain everybody. Hey, I get everybody drunk, and then come on, Kane, let's go out the back door. All right, here we go. San Quentin, I hate every inch of you. You kept me dear since 1982. You warped my very mind and you killed my soul. San Quentin, you make my heart a little cold. Kane is innocent. People have different opinions. It'll be less than 2 years. I think Western Mass Climber is making the most sense here. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Oh, God, the Alzheimer's is back. Well, let me tell you a little story about Cain Velasquez. I got a joke that I like to tell him every once in a while about jail time. You be live for the weekend? If Idaho decides to do the fight companion for Saturday, I think I will be live for the post show. Should be a good card. Should be. It'll at least have a lot of consequences. Go with the jailhouse, rock with me, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. And no, rock. We're dancing to the jailhouse rock. Me and Andrew B serve 9 to 12. Cain Velasquez in legal hell. Dana White is going no. And now Cain Velasquez going in, so that's right. Velasquez knows that I rock. We're dancing to Velasquez rock. Hey, everybody. Armin said he has big fight news. I thought he said he had big fight news like a week ago. Cain Velasquez, self-defense. Too bad he hit stepdad in the head. Now he's dealing with Hank the Tank. I'm gonna break him out, then we're gonna break a bank. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. John McClane, Velasquez, and Die Hard impression. Oh God, I don't even know what freaking Cain Velasquez sounds like, but thanks for the advice. Hans! Hans! Happy trails, Hans. Hey, look who we got here. It's good old Vinny the Guinea. But yeah. God, what other lines does John McClane do? He does a lot of one-liners, but hey man, you gotta get me off this roof. My ass is grass up here. Don't blow the building. What are you doing? Hey, come to the jail. Serve 5 years. Have a few laughs. Yeepaw! Yay! Say it with me, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers! And at the end of the day, I'm breaking Cain out. And at the end of the day, I'm going to get my mama a house. I'm missing you all very much. My guy, Vinny. Sup, Vinny? What's up, Anakin, Andrew, and Hank? Cain said War Machine's time to make a break. War Machine said I want to stick around. Well, I get my gig, let's ride. Everybody tie bets. Yeah, bets a lot on fights. But he's in the jailhouse tonight. All right, enough goofing around. Oh, Jesus Christ. I got some material for the outro now. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, come on. After these messages, I'll be right back. Come on, I gotta take a little bit of time for this. All right. Ty Betts spin kick can save Cain. Yeah, I'll hit him right in the face. Yeah, Betts. Pat Barry cowering in fear on Cain's release date impression. I didn't know that she was 14, Cain. But that's gotta be Cain. That's gotta be Cain. Isn't he crazy, Rose? Don't you? Isn't this so surprising, Rose?
Yeah, sure is. Hey, Cain, help me. Hey, I know you just escaped prison. Can you help me escape, please? He's been asking for worse things.
Shut up, babe. You know that's all just foreplay. Yeah. God almighty. I'm sort of disgusted now. That's nasty, Peter. But Peter. Let's get to the next non-impression. Let's get to the next piece of MMA news. Ali Abdelaziz is apparently back to his hijacking ways. Hijacking his own managed fighters' Twitter accounts again. As Magomed Ankalaev recently tweeted that when Alex is ready to fight with them again, he can because he deserves it. And also probably because him and Turkey want some more of that Pereira money. Wasn't so respectful in the build-up, was he? I'm on to you, Magomed. Strange change of character all of a sudden, but that's beyond the point.
Ariel Helwani recently retweeted this message with an applause emoji.
And Ankalaev quickly replied that he didn't like this big nose guy. I'm gonna block him. Odd that Magomed would immediately want to block an MMA journalist that would potentially give him publicity, press coverage, and sound bites through an interview or two, especially since he's not that popular a champion among non-Muslim fans. You know I'm right. Unwise decision-making on the part of the new light heavyweight champion. Or is something else at play here? This set off Ariel Helwani's rat sensors, which are very important to have when you're a worm, trying not to be something's next meal. You got to have those rat sensors when you're digging through the dirt as a worm. But he wrote back, "Hi, Ollie. Miss you too." I honestly don't know why anyone would miss that little terrorist rat. His mother probably slapped the stork that brought him in. But yeah, no Ali interviews in the future if you're serious, Ariel. And if not, and the one posting was in fact the rat Ali Abdelaziz, then keep clapping back. Bring out the receipts. 10-7, how on you guys? 10-7, New York Rick. What do you think, New York Rick? Yeah, you really got him there, Ariel. He'll never come back from that one. Who does he think he is saying you have a big nose? The nose always knows, New York Rick! The nose always knows! My bagels, you guys! Bring him here, New York Rick, and pronto! I will not have a tuna sandwich with no mayo. Impression of Francis being remorse. You said that about my son who went, but I don't care about that. I just want to knock you out for Kobe. Kobe! I'm done. I'm done with MMA. I just want to fight Tyson Fury again. What the fuck is that? Why are you having me fight Deontay Wilder? Nobody wants that. Could you please drop Doc's channel? CZ, can you please drop Doc's channel? Like, shout it out? Rigo and Gnome Chad saying Kane is in the wrong impressions. Oh, God. This is the consequences of your actions, Cain Velasquez. I tried to warn you, but you keep butting in my business. You keep hanging out in my chat. You're gone. You're gone. Why would you do something like, holy fucking shit, dude? Cain Velasquez, what a little punk, dude. Dude, I tried to warn him about defending his kid. Just leave the little bastard. What do you think? No. Yeah. Oh, leave him for me. Leave his little kid for me, you know. Dude, I'd protect her. I'd defend her. We play all kinds of games, Rico, you know. I'm a very trustworthy Aryan brother, you know. Ooh, you know, he could rely on me. Yeah, you're right, no, Dad. We don't need anybody graping anybody, especially if it's not me doing it. Like, what the fuck, Kane? I tried to warn you, okay? Thoughts on Petrosian being cut? He's never too impressive, so honestly not surprised. Let Alex retire? Please. Alex, and I'm going to mention this later on the show, came in sick and had a broken hand. So, yeah, don't say, like, don't pretend this is putting old Yeller out to pasture. You don't want the rematch in August? I bet he does. You're pretending that Alex is scared, and meanwhile he fought your guy and your guy beat him. Oh, but he's still scared. Are you that stupid? Vinny, please don't go or talk about them. Ariel's rat sensors are tingling. Spider-Man. Oh, my rat sense is tingling. Ali! Curse you, Helwani man. Kane's non-verbally blaming ref Ariel for Epstein's Island impression. Okay, you're being very specific with me right now, Vinny the Guinea. Let's see, non-verbally blaming Ariel for Epstein's Island impression. Being remorseful or having remorse. Come on now. I think Andrew B blocked me for some reason. Where are you, Andrew? Andrew B! Rigo was definitely in that car. Dude, I was in the backseat. I was backseat driving you. What are you talking about, dude? I tried to warn you. Yeah, I want Hank to debate Rigo while doing yeah, that would end his career. Parafrog MMA, that's new name. The new one for Rigu, eh? Sup, Hankenstein? How is it going, Gaz Ninja? Always nice to see you. Hold on 1 second. Oh God, I'm going to hell. God, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm just gonna see which one's funnier, and then I'll save that for the end. Pantomime Kane was gold. Thank you. Everything I do is gold. Izzy Boy, Olberg won. He will gladly KO Alex. Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure about that, little bro, especially with Alex's leg kicks. Ty Betts blocked me. Strange. I'm out anyways. Oh, you're out, Andrew B. Oh, man. Oh, well. All right, let's go to the next piece of MMA news while we're at it. In a piece of follow-up news to John Jones requiring 6 months after the fight's booked to train for Tom Aspinall, now Tommy has revealed, hey, a member for 2 months is Cheddarhead. Thank you, Cheddar. Appreciate how long you've been a member. Sup, the legend Cheddarhead. Dude, did you see Giuliano's short he did about you? It was pretty good, man. Dude, yo, that's a walrus, Hank. Yo. It is true, he was a walrus, but Cheddarhead, you're base Chad, man. Everybody loves you, Cheddarhead. Never forget that. Bye, Andrew. Rigo was in the car, and nobody thought, where's Schmitty? No, I haven't. It's good, man. It's pretty good. It's a Giuliano classic. I'd recommend checking out his channel, capiche? Or he might make you into a Pizza Joe's Hollywood. And use extra cheddar, you understand. Anyway, now Tommy has revealed that the UFC is having a meeting with him to decide on a potential new path, aka new opponent, for him in the near future, which might mean that either Aspinall's having to defend his interim belt for a second time, God have mercy on us all, or John Jones is getting stripped of his belt, and not by his male mistress. And Tom's fighting someone else for the real UFC World Heavyweight Championship. Please, for all that is holy, let it be the latter. Otherwise, I might snap and not do picks for a card where Tom has to defend his interim heavyweight title again, when John Jones has zero excuses for not fighting him this year. Other than that, he's a pussy, which is valid, by the way. I repeat, give John Jones his sissy 6 months to prepare. It won't change the outcome of the fight. In fact, it will be even more likely that Aspinall knocks his ass out with his muscles more shriveled and Johnny's bones, no diddy, being more brittle. And not due to the micro picogram, making his testosterone that of a castrated eunuch. Tom, by first round knockout, anytime, anywhere. Have your bread and fight like a man, duck. Schmitty made 45 huge. Now it's 70, man. He increased that thing by a lot. Dude, freaking, oh God. What? Merab Dvalishvili beat Umar Nurmagomedov during the watch party, and nobody asked, where's Schmitty? I brought the Tostitos. I brought the sodas. I made the watch party massive. Dana is going to get out of his ice bath and announce Jones versus Fedor. Yeah, he's going to get out of his cryogenic freezing machine. I like to put my feet up. Tom should fight Francis. Don't know if the UFC would ever put him in a fight ever again. So that makes no sense. Or Gone. Or Fedor. Yeah. Oh, wait. Announced. Oh. Got out of his ice bath and announced Jones oh, got it. Hey, everybody. Dana White here. Live the main event. The UFC GOAT, heavyweight champion and PED GOAT, John Jones, against the legendary Bellator veteran, Fedor Emelianenko. I don't care that Pride exists. Fuck Pride. Pride doesn't exist. It is a huge, badass fight. I'll see you at the fights. Tom should fight Gone. For a belt, not John Jones. Jones versus Mark Coleman is in the works. The main event. 58-year-old Mark Coleman still got it, as we saw in the GFL, and John Jones was never my friend. But he is riding a 19-fight win streak. What a badass this little kid is. I love everything about this kid. No Barry. And he's going to be taking on Mark Coleman, and we'll see whose toe comes loose first. I'll see you at the fights. Jones's Popeye impression, saying 6 months is exactly enough for a spinach cycle.
Yeah, but I tell you, Tom Aspinall, 6 months is exactly enough for a spinach cycle. Open sesame. I could use some spinach. That's what I wish. I could use some steroids. I could use some spinach. I could use some steroids. That's what I wish. Then I could have some spinach sandwich. You get your Tom Aspinall. Stop in the name of the Coast Guard.
His Schmitty is better than Schmitty himself. Thank you. Ice baths not helping Dana beat those pink allegations. Isn't skin cancer awesome? Jones needs to hire Joshua Fabia. If Jones is Popeye, does that mean he's gonna olive oil up Dana Pink? Yeah.
Oh, Dana. Let's go, Dana Pluto. Olive oil? I got olive oil for that ball fuck. Man, the way that Dana's looking, you might as well have soaked him in oil.
Anyway, good God Almighty. Let's get into the next next piece of MMA news. You guys are giving me plenty of material. Anyway, let's get on to the next big news story. Yes. It didn't take long for crash-out merchant Kevin Holland to rear his ugly head again. Is when he was asked on Media Day whether he would be down to fight Sharabullet Magomedov, known these days as Insignificant Bum, given the two had gone back and forth in the past, but have found themselves with different opponents lately. Holland responded that he'd fight anybody under the sun. Great career choice. It's really paid off lately. And that if the reporter who asked him the question signed up for the UFC and competed, he would fight him too. Is a little bit of a dated piece of news, by the way. And unfortunately for Kevin and his big mouth, the reporter quickly accepted. And the Trailblazers said that they could go to the locker room right now. Right now! If that fight had actually happened, and Kevin Holland was dealing with a Dagestani Glazer, you'd have seen some extra cuts and bruises on old Kev come weigh-ins and fight day, because he would have gotten taken down in a minute flat and beaten up until he said, "No takedown agreements! No takedown agreements!" Seriously, Holland's career is done, is what I said. 0 takedown defense besides lucky punches or subs on his back. And to be fair, Gunnar Nelson did come close with that arm triangle attempt in round 3. And he did get Kevin Holland down. He's just a lanky motherfucker. And that's just unfair. It's getting bad for him physically and mentally at this rate. He might honestly want to leave for karate combat. If Sam Alvey can recover from a UFC slump there, he can too. Honestly, it's tough giving Kevin Holland any good advice given the way he's been acting the last couple months. But it's the advice he has to take if he wants to still find success fighting. Because in the biggest MMA org in the world, he's washed his laundry, is what I said. 45-70 might be his win-loss record by the time he retires. Whip, 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 whip. Vittori raging about misuse of olive oil. How's it not your fault, John Jones? Oh my God, I'm not on steroids. John Jones is on steroids. Dude, that titty is the size of titty caca. Titty caca. Dude, I noticed that fucking picogram, dude. Dude, I've seen you got the size of a castrated male. There's nothing down there. Why would you oil Dana up if you've got nothing to use? It's your fucking fault. You're gonna oil me? How is that even a question? Oil up some pasta. Sonnen versus Jones 2 just was announced. Nice. You mean Sonnen versus Jones pinky toe. Very important. Sam Alvey. Good old Sam Alvey. Smiling Sam. Derek Lewis fuming because you drank his Kool-Aid impression. God. God. I'm just trying to think of the setup for this. And yo, I saw Hank Tank drinking my Kool-Aid on the news. Dude, my fucking balls was hot. I needed that drink. And Hank Tank stole my strawberry Kool-Aid that I paid $2.92 for. Ooh! Ooh! And yo, I wish that it was Hank the Tank that I ran over with my car when I was drunk as hell and going 99 miles an hour. I wish that Hank the Tank. I wish I'd given him the full moon. Marvin and Beavis perfectly fused. Yeah, that's right, because they're both very very angry little white men. Sam, aw shucks. Alvy. Yay! I got a laughing emoji from Larry. Yay! Woohoo! Anyway, let's get to the next piece of MMA news. But yeah, Kevin Holland, what a guy! I love me some Kevin Holland. I always had faith in him. Never wavered from my devout support for him whatsoever. That Kevin Holland, what a guy. He won a fight, therefore I like him. Anyway, let's get to the next piece of news. UFC wants nothing more than to see Alex Pereira win back his light heavyweight title from Magomed Ankalaev. And apparently Magomed wants it too, as he's been calling for the rematch between himself and Poatan since the final horn of their first encounter. Or maybe Ali has. Whatever. It doesn't matter. He revealed on Twitter that he already has a date lined up for a fight with his next opponent. And that it won't be 5 rounds because he doesn't get paid by the hour? I'm sorry, what? No one cares about an Ankh versus Alex rematch unless it's for a title. You've sucked so much of the bad blood dry, no diddy, just like frickin' Ilya and Patty, that there's nothing left. It's not an important enough feud that it only needs 3 rounds. And you're not Zabit, little bro. This fight ain't taking place in Russia, and your gas tank is fine. No one's powdering your keister or doing you any favors booking-wise because you're not marketable enough for them to care that much. Anyway, rant aside, and hopefully any idea of a 3-round rematch aside, Big Ali, Big Ankh, has revealed the month the fight will take place in, if it does indeed happen, which is August, telling Alex no Vaseline this time. He's right. Only George St. Pierre gets to do that. But on the other hand, he's probably getting fucked out of his green by a white boy with no Vaseline. A rat boy, I'm sorry, with no Vaseline. So he might want to actually ask Pereira for some Vaseline when he gets the chance. Getting fucked out your green by a rat boy with no Vaseline. Now you're getting fucked with no Vaseline. Boom, 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 boom. Also, just like everyone else on planet Earth, Magomed called out John Jones for not fighting Tom Aspinall and said if he doesn't want to fight Tom, he can always fight him in a weight division down instead, since he's a duck quacking for more bread. Rare based Ankh take right there. And I hope he keeps it up, even though his style is more boring than watching paint dry. And trust me, I know from experience. If he decides to be an active champion and fight multiple times a year, he's perfectly fine by me. All he has to do is kill the rat with poison. Everything's roses and Peaches and Unksville. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's right, Magomed, content. What up, Hank? How's it going, Steve Spiros? Those big meaty hooks. Oh, Peaches and Unksville. When I was training with Magomed Uncle Ivy, yeah, yeah. Jones is hiding under the cage. They lock Kane in until the Aspinall fight date passes impression. Oh, God. Oh, God. Let me think. Under the cage, they lock. I gotta stay down here until the smoke clears and Aspinall's out of here, but, oh, man, I see that butt of Kane. I'm gonna make him my wife. You are my sunshine, my happy day, my blue sky in heaven. Happy birthday to Kane. Oh, you'll be ready, Kane Velasquez, because I was on cocaine and I'm still gonna get you. You're a fucking loser, man. You're a virgin. I hate you. I hate you. How can you reject me when I have Dana White's ass? I hate you. You guys suck. That shit was hilarious. Yeah. Jones doesn't like Vaseline. No, he doesn't. He likes it. He likes it raw. Daffy Donald and Jones family union impression. And we love this guy right here, John Jones. Smart guy, really smart. He's a little bit of a gay, but that's okay. As long as he's in my cabinet, as long as he's in my federal department. Because John Jones was always my friend. And he's the goat. Can you believe that? Just like me, he's taken every drug under the sun and he's found success, and we like that. And we like that, folks, and we like that. Me and John Jones on the golf course, I'm telling you, his legs are as long as a golf club, everybody. Long as a golf club. And old Daffy Donald. Can you believe that? Big Jones, that's what we call him. Tall Jones, Spider Monkey Jones. What did you say? Oh, no, I didn't say anything. You're the same as Elon. My little friend, who might be gay and might be on the spectrum and might be autistic, but it doesn't matter, everybody. John Jones, who doesn't love him? Duh. I'm gonna make Donald my wife. Hands off, he's mine. Me and Donald, we have so many good times over in Mar-a-Lago. We hang out in the same sleeping bag sometimes, and I'm trying my best to. And it seems like you're getting in the way of the process. This is not going well. Donald Duck and John. Oh, okay. Donald Duck and John Jones family reunion impression. Thank you for the bread. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna make you my wife, and we really are two birds of a feather, aren't we? Oh my God! What is he doing to you, Donald? He's doing them doggy style, Mick. Kane should have sang in court like Jones did to lower his sentence. Oh God. I didn't shoot this man. This my grandson's my world. Singing to Kane. Kane should have, yeah. Kane should have done the. Your Honor, I'm sorry. And to the victim, I'm sorry. Jones likes Trump blue eyes. Hi, blue eyes. Ty Jones singing court. Must watch. Yeah. Definitely give him the name of the video. But anyway, my next piece of MMA news. Look out here, coming at you. And make sure to like the stream too. My quote is from a video. A guy really did that. It's funny as fuck. Oh my god. Terrible. Former UFC featherweight champion moving up. Ilia Toporia's headspace has been all over the place as of late. As have all the recent decisions he's made in his career now that I think about it. Just yesterday, he responded to Charles Oliveira saying he could knock him out, telling him to stay quiet, that he has 10 losses, which is a low blow, Ilia, and that Charles is the contender while he's the champion. Obviously not anymore since he tossed in the dumpster, pipsqueak. And that he's the father of the entire lightweight division and the one in charge. Actually, Ilia, it seems like Islam's the one in charge at lightweight since he's swiped right on your ass as a number one contender. What, 3, maybe 4 times and counting so far? So who's your daddy actually, Ilia? Because it's certainly not your biological father. And by the way, Islam's the only guy I see holding a belt right now. So think twice before calling yourself the one in charge, because you might be demoted to UFC rankings limbo real soon if you lose even once. Don't you forget that, little guy. You know who wasn't in charge at lightweight last night? Guram Kudadaladze, who you and Scamzat Kadir Shimaev were in the corner of, but then got beaten from pillar to post by Cowie fucking Fernandez, of all people. If you take the same approach fighting at lightweight as you did cornering, then you'll be light as a feather again before you know it, pal. Good job on helping Guram bounce back. Sorry, just had to slap Ilia. Oh, God. I lost my place. Shit. Sorry, just had to slap Ilia around a little bit for my boy Dubronx. He deserves it. Anyway, the former UFC featherweight champion has also claimed recently that he is done using the nickname El Matador for himself now that he's in the lightweight division. And he's coming in under a new persona identity. Gee, I wonder if it's Discount Connor again. He was a featherweight champion who moved up to lightweight too. Maybe Ilia is the real fanboy, Ian Gary, and we just didn't see it until now. Either way, he'll end up just like Connor and Paul Hughes were. Failed Dagestani killer. That ego is going to fracture eventually. If anyone can do it, it's Islam. So better keep that cross real close to your chest, Ilia. You'll need the power of Christ to save you this time around. Tyron Woodley singing In and Out of Love You was meme gold, far ahead of its time. Moving in and out of love with Kane. Moving in and out of love with Bryce. Moving in and out of love, in and out in love with Usman. Judge, let me tell you something, please. Let me tell you something. 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 Judge sentenced him to 45, 70 years. Hey, Vinny the Guinea, if you don't know what a 45, 70 year sentence is, shut the fuck up, man. You don't know what you're talking 45, 7. You don't know anything about that, dude. Shut up. I agree, Vinny. I'm back, not going anywhere. He's going nowhere, folks. That's a good thing. What is up, Andy B? Nothing much, Steve. Moving in and out of love. Impression of Strickland as Kane's lawyer or the judge in court. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is going to be bad. It's definitely going to be the judge. But look at this fucking guy, dude. Fucking heavyweight. He looks like a fucking Big Mac build, you guys. Fucking super heavyweight right here, Cain Velasquez. He defended himself for you guys, dude. For you fucking guys. Okay, you look super pretty in a little fucking orange jumpsuit. Dude, get it on with another guy. I'm gonna go to town, you guys. Fucking Cain Velasquez, I sentence you to build that wall, dude. Fucking brick by brick, man. I sentence you to fucking Honduras and Venezuela, you guys. And I'm gonna be a fucking dictator, you guys. Andrew, Woodley's career became his entire career as a whole. Hopefully, Izzy and Jones. I agree. They already are memes. They're just not memes that have lost. Same, Andrew. Fair point, Vinny. Bryce and Gene doing nonverbal and an autism off impression. Oh, God. Impression of lawyer Bryce justifying Kane's actions in court. Oh, no. Oh, God. And I found this on the dark web, brother. And this is something that a lot of people don't look into, man. But I think that Cain Velasquez was a good guy. I want to go. I'd go on a fishing trip with him. Yeah, that Cain Velasquez, he shot, but because the earth is flat, it missed his attacker and hit another person. He was just defending his daughter. And let me tell you, sometimes I have to defend my fruit trees from my bitch of an ex-wife, and I completely understand how he feels, brother. I know what it's like, man. That Cain Velasquez dude, he had a few great ideas, very far ahead of his time. I think he is a saint. You all need me in here, and I'll make you all happy once again. Thank you, Andrew. That is correct, Andrew. Swear to Allah, I laughed out loud for that entire impression. If praise Allah, Alhamdulillah, I give you everything. If Bryce and Gene don't have big headphones and arm flapping around the stage at press conference, I'm gonna be mad. Oh boy. Anyway, next piece of MMA news for you. So listen up. Have your ears open. In one of the most disgraceful chants ever started by a crowd in combat sports, fans present at Dirty Boxing 1 yelled out, "Fuck Tom Aspinall," over and over again, due to John Jones becoming co-owner of the promotion and basically buying popularity for himself from those fans. And to make it even worse, Mike Perry encouraged the chant from those degenerates, moving his fist in rhythm with it and yelling it out himself. Honestly, I don't know why there haven't been any "fuck Mike Perry" chants since he sold his soul for Jake Paul money and then hasn't been seen in BKFC since. Just bitching on his own podcast and making scrubs fight each other in dirty boxing. I'm sorry, Mike, but no other MMA legends want to be squashed by you. Aww. Such a shame you don't get a layup and have to face actual competition now. That must suck for you, pal. And of all people who should know what it's like to get screwed over by executives at the company you fight for, Connor, but since you're one yourself, now I guess you've forgotten what it's like to be the fighter no one gave a chance or opportunity to. So you picked the most evil fighter in MMA history to lead your promotion. Great thinking, champ. It says a lot about who you are deep down inside. A fellow substance abusing bitch. Tom Aspinall lays you and Jones out flat in 5 seconds. So I'd watch what you're endorsing if I were you. That platinum chin's going to be done worse than what that influencer did to it. John Jones is a piece of shit, so I don't have much to complain about with him, except that he's a duck, which is stating the obvious. It's actually pretty cool that he invested in Dirty Boxing since it's an exciting and up-and-coming promotion. But the Dirty Boxing fans, particularly those fans that prompted and continued that chant, I have no sympathy for you. And I hope the shiny new promotion you love so dear shuts its doors before the year's up. Because as long as you're bought and paid for by the devil himself, there's no morals or justice in the world in your eyes. And it's about time karma pays you pricks a visit for bullying the victim. Go fuck yourselves, every single one of you, dirty boxing fans. And I hope each of you gets put in the ring with Yoel Romero like last time, because dirty boxing's talent pool is nearly non-existent. Dumb degenerates. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Ryan Hall sensing the autism of Gene and Bryce impression. Oh, God. I feel a great disturbance in the force. Oh, God, I'm stuck in place. This calls for an ankle pick. Woo! Oh, my God, autism. I better do it myself. Woo! When I was not here, you are all sad. That's right. All hail the great Andrew B. Yuri sacrificing Ryan Hall to the autism gods for another year of people thinking it's just a language barrier impression. The autism gods. Yes. Imanari roll me again, Ryan Hall. I got you. I'm coming. Yeah! Hey. I'm going to throw you in the butt. I stir you. Please, guys, give me strength. Let me fight Magomed again, okay? Let's go for that. Tank Davis lost to Lamont Jamarcus Roach. He sure did. Here's Autism Scouter exploding when Bryce and Gene push it over 9,000 impression. You're going to kill me with these impressions. But Autism Scouter exploding. Oh, God. Brohaska, what does the Scouters read about their power level? It's over 9,000. Yeah! Hey, you better be careful, Bryce and Gene. If you think you're the best in the light autistic division, I am coming. Let's go for that. Tank made excuses. Like a bitch, he blamed his hair oil and all that bullshit. Yeah, and he's a wife abuser too. So that was a long time coming. I'm glad he lost. What? Not right at all. We need all the MMA nerds. What are you talking about, Andrew B? Napa. Oh, God. Oh, you're right. Prohaska! What does the Scouter read about his power level? 9,000? Isn't he awesome? Napa Tyson Fury. Hey, buddy! What does the Scouter read about his power level? 9,000? He's a sausage! He's a little dosser, is what he is. And you better shut your mouth, Goku, before I smack it in. Aren't I awesome? God, it's the gayest thing that Dana White's ever said, ever. I love everything about this kid. John Jones was never my friend. Anyway, let's get to the next piece of MMA news. For some godforsaken reason, Nate Diaz's charges for grabbing and paintbrushing the face of a bouncer in Omnia, a club in Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas 6 months ago, have been dropped, as Nate's defense somehow convinced the judge that Diaz was showing restraint when he stepped up to and pushed around a guy who was just doing his job, saying that limiting his offense would be a hard thing for Nate to do, given that he fought for a living and had been involved in worse altercations. The judge agreed and made him take an impulse control class to dismiss the case, which he quickly completed and had his legal matters dropped shortly after. Don't understand how Nate could be the one with restraint here when he started the whole ordeal, and the bouncer hardly laid a finger on him. But hey, That's Celebrity Court for you. Watch Mondays at 6. And the justice system caters to the rich and famous, and Conor McGregor and Jon Jones have both been spared from serious legal sentences for no good reason. So this honestly shouldn't be too surprising. Fuck you for setting this precedent in courts, Uncle Fester. That's how I feel about Nate Diaz being let off the hook. Because if you watch that video, he makes the first move, he grabs the bouncer's arm, and then he pushes his glasses around and shoves him like he's a little bully in high school, like he's 14 again. That little freaking man-child, Nate Diaz, just being completely spared by the court system, which just makes no sense. If you look at his track record, it's clear that this is just, he's never going to learn. So, yeah, I mean, hasn't he been sued and put in the lawsuit and trial over this shit before? Ridiculous. It's despicable. So, yeah. Fuck Nate Diaz, man. With that, let me get my drink, man. I'm gonna fucking slap you. Hey, man, I'm not surprised, motherfucker. Hey, Bouncer, you're taking everything I work for, motherfucker. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. I'm fucking brother Nick. If only my brother Nick was here. Bryce asking for prayers for his autism flare-ups impression. Oh, God. Oh, God. I gotta thank you. Gotta think of something. Lord, why have you cursed me so with this extensive knowledge that I found on the dark web? When I took that ice bath, dude, I knew something was wrong, brother. I knew that something in my brain just wasn't right. I knew there was a reason why my ex left me. And only people that I've had by my side the last couple months have been these chickens in my coop, dude. They've been there with me when I'm training. They've been there with me at night. And brother, I just don't. I think that you have given this to me. I think everything happens for a reason. I think my autism, it definitely happens for a reason. But I blame you, God, and I think you might be a little autistic, brother. And it was said, brother, be not thee who cast the first stone at Bryce Mitchell's head. He be the one who preaches propaganda on his podcast, brother. And I don't know, dude. Just give me a painkiller every once in a while, dude. Give me a lobotomy. I don't care. God might be autistic, dude. I saw him. I saw God right there on my farm, right on the plains. I saw God, and he was just eating a bunch of broccoli and drawing some really creepy pictures, dude. And sensitive to everything, man. I knew that God was autistic. Anyway, Christ Almighty, Christ, are you autistic, dude? Did you you have not forgiven me for my sins, clearly, brother, because there's something wrong with my brain, and I asked, what would Jesus do? And Jesus did me in. I'll tell you what, man. Anyway, next piece of MMA news. And now we're getting into the sort of mini stories. Merab Dvalishvili nearly fell off a cliff while doing a dance in Monaco. He did a little and almost fell off a cliff. Odds are that he would survive even if he did fall off that cliff, since he runs up cliffs in his spare time. Dude's a little freak. Thank you, Vinny. Dude, fucking Hank the Tank, man. Dude, I love you, Hank, dude. Oh my God, dude. Why are people paying you to do this, dude? Hold on, I need a dab. Oh, dude, fucking Hank the Tank, man. Dude, who taught you this stuff, man? Anyway, I hope you like that. Probably didn't, though. But yeah, Merab Dvalishvili, even if he fell, he would have been like, "Hey, oh Aljo, look at me, dude! I am running off the cliff, you know. I am breaking my head on ice, you know. Hey, Aljo." Anyway, next little piece of MMA news. Patty cried. Patty cried. Yes, Patty cried. After seeing Molly McCann call it a career after losing to a Contender Series debut fighter. Which I called perfectly, by the way. First round sub, baby. Let's go. Gonna regret grabbing that belt in the crowd for years to come, Molly. Poor Patty, though. Everyone in his squad is gone from the UFC except him. He will be the chosen one now. Trust! Patty's hype train is never pulling into the station. Oh, Patty the body. Oh, Patty the body. Oh, where is my fake teeth? God damn it almighty. Anyway. Also, Molly McCann's line, haven't done bad for a lesbo who was working in Subway, have I? Was fantastic. I hope she nabbed a meatball sub for herself whenever she could. Actually, maybe not, because she'll be returning there shortly to Subway. Mateus Goof Gamrot rubbed salt in the wound, calling Pimblett Pussy Patty and saying that he'll cry again when they fight. Yeah, good luck with getting that fight when Dan Hooker found a way to beat you. And RDA almost put you out. You're never getting a whiff at that lightweight top 10 again. So keep gaming in mommy's basement, Gamrot. Matt Berry mistaking Merab for a child impression. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh. Hey, Merab, you want to go for a swim with me right by the lake? Oh, God, that would be amazing. Oh, jacuzzi. Hey, you can't go on date with me. I'm already taken. I'm taken by Aljo, you know. And I have to be man first. You can't marry a dad. I have to be man first. And you disrespectful, you PDF, you piece of shit guy. You disrespect me. And I'm with Aljo already. And you can't take me. You go back to Rose. You can't deflower my rose. You deflower Rose, you understand? Rob getting returned to the cliffs by Barry. Dude, I don't care if you're in Georgia. I want you over there in the Dagestani cliffs, dude. You'll be a fucking world champion. You beat Nirmar. You might even beat Ilya. You know, I'll have you as my world champion. I'm going to coach you, okay? No, you okay. I already almost fall off a cliff, you know, and I am too busy hanging off of tall buildings, almost falling to my death with Aljo. And if you want to take me on, I put you out, Steve man. I am Rabdi Valedili. I am EPO Amino. I am cardio machine, okay? You flower rose. Not my rose. Yeah, the other one. Exactly. Anyway, continuing on with the news. MVP wants to fight either Colby Covington or Kamaru Usman. He gets wrestle fucked either way by Colby Covington or Kamaru Usman. MVP does. Just don't let Dad get involved in the wrestle fucking, please. Oh, you know my dad. He's on a trip. He's on a trip somewhere else, and can't wait to see my dad again. Jesus Christ. What's a worse misuse of oil? Oiling Dana up or Molly oil checking all her opponents for the rush? Definitely Molly oil checking all her opponents because we got to oil Dana up every once in a while. Otherwise, we don't get good fights. I'm sure that we can come to some sort of agreement. No diddy. But yeah, you got to baby oil Dana up or else you get no contract, baby. This is bad boys for life. You got to oil them up if you want a good card. MVP versus Leon sounds really fun, though. It does. It does. Hold on, guys. I need to. I got to break for 1 second, but I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys. All right, we're back. Sorry, guys. Just had to drain the main vein. Volk cooking off Dana's oiled head impression. Oh, God. Oh, God. Just thinking of some stuff. You gotta have your medium rare steak, and we slap some meat onto this non-stick, shiny pink pan, this pink surface. We grill it up and we flip it over again, and that's a proper burger. And oh, wait a minute, no, this is pink. This is pink color, mate, and it's raw and it's just tough. And oh wait, oh that's me boss's head. I've done his fucking head in. I've done his head in. But I'm gonna cook that up real nice. No, oh God, non-stick pan, shiny surface, and a little bit of oil, and then you're done. It's done. Vulcan Fridays. Oh God, yeah.
Twice the evil, double Doofenshmirtz coming at you Fridays. Maybe we aren't so alike.
Dana Volk cooking show would be funny. Too bald and too furious. Hey, you and me, Volk, we aren't just a promoter and a fighter. We're family. We're family, Volk. Race you to the top. Oh, rock bottom. Oh, my God. But anyway, on with the news. Keeping it up with the news. Tom Aspinall had his meeting with Dana and Hunter and reported on the Ariel Helwani show that he's optimistic about the future and has exciting stuff planned for later. I'm thinking either the Jones fight is a done deal or Jones is being stripped, again, not by his male lover, and he's fighting Gone for the real undisputed heavyweight championship. Otherwise, I don't know why he would be excited for the future, if I'm being honest. Oh, God, yeah. Gee, Brian, what do you want to do tonight?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
They're Pinky and the Brain. They're Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. They're laboratory mice. Their brains have been spliced. They're Pinky and the Brain. Nerf! Jones being stripped in front of everyone is what he was waiting for this whole time. Oh my God, somebody strip me now. If somebody fucking put their finger on my butt, dude. Come on, where are you? Listen, I'm just having a good time. I'm just enjoying this stand-up comedy act. I'm from New York. Okay, don't worry about him. He's fine. Okay.
What are you doing with that guy, that young individual's nether region?
Oh, don't worry about it. We're just palling around. I'm just hanging out with this homeless man. I'm just we're playing night crawlers together. Jesus. All right. I wish he would drop dead. Anyway, next story I got. Conor McGregor wants to be president of Ireland after visiting Donald Trump. If he wins the presidency, all my good faith in Ireland is gone, and Trump should invade you instead of Greenland. My opinion. Mr. Krabs possesses Dana White, and he tells us how much John Jones is asking for impression. Oh, God. Oh, God. What? You can't be serious, lad. There's only so much your old pal, your old friend, Mr. Krabs can take. You'll never get a cent from me. No! I'll eat you all alive! Congratulations, sir. You have just cost me $60 million. I'm tired of your games, Krabs. Make with the moolah or else I'm gonna scray.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
I want a promotion. Give me more money or I quit. More. Hey, John Jones. What's happening, friend? What can your old man Krabs do for you? Oh, boo-hoo. You want more money for me to have your next fight? Let me play you a tune on the world's smallest violin. Run for your lives! It's the Jones Baptizer! Your Crazy Krabs impressions are spot on. Thank you. Anyway, On to the next piece of news. And unfortunately for my vocal cords, this will be the last one for the evening. But I'm glad I found a fan, everybody. I'm glad I found a talent. Someone who appreciates my talent, much like Mr. Squidward. Wanted someone to understand his talent. According to Joe Rogan, so keep this report. So take this report with a big rock of salt. Alex Pereira went into his fight with Magomed Ankalaev with a broken hand and the norovirus, so he wasn't in the best of shape for their matchup. Now, this could be Elon telling Joe this, and Rogan nodded his head up and down like the suck-up he is. But if this is true, and Joe got this from a source more connected to Pereira's team, then yeah, Alex did not perform as well as he could have against Magomed. And maybe the rematch will be closer, but I still have Magomed winning that fight. Especially if it's in August and Alex has only 4 months to recover from a broken freaking hand. Sadly enough. But by the way, fuck you, Ali. I mean, Magomed. But congrats on becoming light heavyweight champion. You earned it, but still, fuck you for pulling a Merab against the cage. Yeah. Yeah, that's all my news, man. That's all my news. That is it from Hank the Tank and Hank's Think Tank and all my impressions. I hope you found them very, very entertaining. I've only got a couple more minutes, and then I'm signing off. So give me your comments. Give me some takes. If you want, you can post some comments down here in the live stream. Helps it out a bunch. Yeah, got any last thoughts for Hankus Tankus before I sign off and leave this mortal coil? Very good, sir. Do not redeem, sir. Do not redeem. Do not redeem. I mean, thank you. Come again. For no reason, here's a poo. Oh, God. Good stream, Hank. Thank you very much, Cheddar. Good night, bud. Appreciate it, Cheddar. You're the man. But, yeah, good times. Pat Barry giggity for Merab impression. Oh, God. So, are your parents around? Do you for grape juice or wine? Man, you've come a long way from the clips here for New England. What brings you here? Are you doing the newest UFC show? Giggity, 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 giggity. Let's have sex. Giggity, giggity, goo.
Oh, hey, Merab. Oh, man, little Merab, do you want to come over sometime? Make me redo a little bit of a storybook here with me with Chris?
Yeah, are your parents around? Giggity, 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 giggity. Let's have sex.
Oh, hey, little boy. Oh, come over here with my Grandmaster Willie. Oh, I got a lot of stories to tell. You and Aljo know each other. Is there any way we could get you and Aljo out of the picture? Please, Merab. I'm better than O'Malley. I'm better than Umar. I could be your lover, man.
Oh, brother. Anyway, let's see. Quagmire possessing Pat Barry for flyweights. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. So, you like Lego sets, do you? Well, it seems that I found myself a $50 set. It's a Millennium Falcon. It'll cost me over $200. So how about it, Brandon Moreno? You can go and build a Lego set with me. We can do it all night, man. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Yeah, maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow.
But I promise you, man, I will make that Millennium Falcon set.
Hey, Brandon Moreno, so what are you, 15, 16?
I'm 30 years old, man.
Oh, gross.
And then freaking Manel Cap. All I'm seeing here is a bunch of bagels. Pat Barry, Dana, and Volk all need oiling. They sure do. Canola oil.
So, you like Lego sets, do you?
All right. Anyway, I got to head out. But thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate you all hanging out in the stream. This has been Hank the Tank signing out. This has been Hank's Think Tank, of course. And give me a few more seconds to think before I get to the next one. My little outro I got. I got to make sure this one's a goodie. Okay. Oh God. Yeah. And you have escaped the concrete jungle for now. Judge, why are you putting Cain Velasquez behind bars for 5 years, dude? He didn't even grape the kid.
He was around in my chat, and me and Gnome Chad were there in the car. And we saw what that guy was doing to that kid, and, you know, I was in the shower at the time watching it, but, dude, that fucking Cain Velasquez, dude, he shot him in the face, but it was in self-defense. The guy is a saint, and I pick him to win. I pick him to win against Junior Dos Santos. What do you think, Gnome Chad?
Oh yeah. Oh, that kid. She's lucky he got out of there alive. You know, Cain Velasquez. If I were in that situation, dude, I don't know what I would have done, man. I could have done something more legal than
exactly, man. He should have gotten 2 years instead of just 1. I tried to tell him, dude, just fucking kill yourself and the kid. Get it over with.